Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Barker and I'll be reading a piece called Hamid. It was inspired by visions of war and loss. It's a calamity. This battlefield of a home I have. Mommy is yelling for me to wash the dishes, but somehow I cannot get around to it. Last Christmas I got everything I wanted. I have both parents, a roof over my head, but somehow it's not enough for me. It's always been like this though. I'm never satisfied and I know I'm a little ungrateful, but not having things my way tattoos wounds onto my ego, and sometimes I swear that no one has it worse than me. Feet. Putting pressure on squeaking floorboards, my mind is loaded to the brim with nothingness. I head into the kitchen. Out of the corner of my eye, a precisely pixeled face appears, gains a chokehold on my attention. No other image has ever left a mess on the floorboards of my heart such as this one, Iraq. His face is structured by chaotic experience. His eyes are cold, frigid with the stagnancy of emptiness, darkened like the barrels of loaded machine guns aimed towards unpalmed dreams and a tainted destiny. His eyelids are heavy, ready to slam shut like gates. His nose is angled towards hell. He has a mouth dripping with despair like daggers of forgottenness. Veins stand out on his skin. He has a gash right above his left eyebrow that leaks. Like the rainwater dripping into the tin bucket next to his soiled sheets, it leaks. Like the blood dripping out of the left side of his mother's head, it leaks. Like his soul dripping out of his throat every time an attack would send one of his relatives a ticking bomb ticket to death. They always left him behind, forcing him to build barricades around his fractured eggshell of a soul. He shoved his sensitivity into the deepest barbed wire pit behind his ribcage. All he has is guts. And he longs to kiss their faces again, but he knows that after death there will be no coming back, so he packs his belongings into 2 dark bags and sits them under his eyes, waiting. A pleurisy of fears reflected in the tears cascading down his cheeks. His name is Hamid, a 15-year-old boy who told those gun-holding red, white, and blue angels to either push his soul back into his heartbeats or kill him, so that he could finally dance with his mother again. But oh, how they used to dance. With an embrace only a mother and a son could share, they were paired right under God's feet and were painted with stripes that bonded them by heartbeats. Inside I died when she left me, Hamid says. She told me that she would never leave me. That day she slept dead in my arms. I screamed at her, "Why are you leaving? God, where are you taking her?" He answered, "To heaven." And that stray bullet was only a messenger. Nighttime. The sun hides from the moon. Hamid hides from reality, shutting his gates on soiled sheets, praying that the explosion of an off-target missile doesn't coerce him from this moment of peace, while asking God to give him one good reason to live for. The dishwater is splashing in our kitchen sink. The tears that cascaded down Hamid's cheeks have somehow found their way onto mine. The credits are rolling down the TV screen. The show is ending, but the picture of his face cannot be erased. That night I dreamt of Hamid. Dreamt we lay on an empty wasteland littered with gun shells amidst the rubble of what he once called home. The sun hid behind a black smoke horizon. His head lay on my chest, the remnants of a burnt Iraqi flag held tight in his hand. He shivered with every thump of my heartbeat, and I swear that I felt everything that he felt. Every loss, every struggle, every doubt, every inch of pain, everything that he felt, I felt it inside of me. So I held him like a broken promise destined to be put back together again, waiting for his exhalation so that I can inhale the taintedness of his lungs, breathe all of him into me, and give him all that is left of me. We lay like 2 flickering stars waiting to get our glow back when the sun would stop being so damn stingy with the sky and let the moon take its spot. And I woke up in confusion. How does it feel to know that every day might be your last? How does it feel to know that you are the only one that you have? How does it feel when you don't have any parents to take for granted? How would you feel if you were Hamid? Thank you.